Welcome back to Race and Retro Cars. Today we have a Peugeot 208 GTI. Yep, the 1.6 petrol turbo. What are we doing with it today? Well, I've probably already spoiled it. It's in the chat, it's in the description, isn't it? Yeah. Airtec Stage 2 Front Mount Intercooler upgrade. Miltek, yeah, catback with a resonator. So what we'll do, we've gone with the stainless tips as well. What we'll do, before we do fit the exhaust, we'll do a sound check. And it's very, very noisy today, so what we might end up doing for the rest of the video, yeah, I'll just show why. Mezzanine is being made, yeah, there's a lot of drilling, and cutting and grinding and a bit of welding, and there'll be some power tools going on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put you here, all right, and we're going to crack on. And what we'll probably do, we'll probably just put some audio on it. I will come back as often as I possibly can to give an update and to talk, to rattle on, all right. But in the meantime, enjoy this video. Milltek system. Right then guys, just come to the point where we're drilling out to fit the intercooler, yeah, on the crash bar. Now Airtec recommends you drill a 3mm pilot and then send through these. Now I snapped the first one and I also snapped the second one. Alright, screw snap. So, and I'm not mounting an intercooler with a screw, no. So we're with an M5, yeah, and you can appreciate that I've gone for, I mean, I've got all sorts of options for bolts here, but that's a lot better than just a, not self-tapping a screw, but not far off it, are we, with those other screws? So yeah, there's a lot going on. Hence the most of these videos being a bit of a music video, yeah, but it's going all right. A bit of mess to clear up. I also gave this a bit of a trim just to allow the intercooler. I see a lot of these fitted, these intercoolers fitted, and they're not central. You make a little mod here, yeah, and you can get the intercooler, I reckon, just nearly central, right? This AC hose needed a little bit of a push as well, just for it to flex, because when the intercooler's in, it touched it, all right? So it now it doesn't touch the intercooler. So but going all right. Obviously I've already probably put some text over some of the other bits. You guys might have appreciated the bit where we took the intercooler out. It was quite a tricky one, but in short, there's a squeezy pinchy thing here, and once you've undone the screws on the intercooler fan, okay, here we go. Let's look at the thing that we're talking about. There's only 2 screws, and then it sort of slides in the bottom there. Look, just like that. So undo those, wiggle this. I couldn't get this out, but I dropped that down as far as we could, and then this come out the top with a bit of a wiggle. I had to undo the Vanos, yeah, the exhaust Vanos, this, because I didn't like the it was interfering on the way out. It would have sort of rubbed on the way past it. So I presume you're supposed to remove this fan. There's nowhere for it to mount with the intercooler removed. Intercooler fitted. Obviously I need to offer up the bumper to check fit out, but it's gone on. I will give you a bit of a warning if you're thinking about fitting one of these. It is a difficult one. The pipe work around the back and the way they go up around the front, even though there's a large hole here that you can use for access, things are tricky. The Miltek went on this absolutely lovely. The Powerflex bush went on absolutely lovely. The Pipercross filter fitted perfectly. The Airtec, it was a tough one. I've fitted lots of Airtec products. I'm not really bashing on the brand or anything, but I'm just saying that this particular one, it's a tricky one to fit. There's a few people on the internet that might agree. Some people, I don't know. Let me know if you fitted one of the intercoolers on these and you had a good time. Right then folks, it looks like we've got an intercooler fitted. It's nice and level. It's equal side to side as well. So if you fit the intercooler as per Airtec instructions, you end up with the intercooler to this side about half an inch or something like that, but we've got it perfect, yeah, and it's straight as well, yeah. So it's in nice to see it in there as black as well, because you know it's not, look, the gentleman that owns this, he's not too keen about shouting about modifications and all that sort of stuff. Bit of less is more, we think. Right, I just brought this little 208, so used to saying 205, forgive me, yeah, 208 GTI in. It's a little bit dark underneath here. We've had the mezzanine sort of almost sort of fitted, but look, just brought it in, and just for another perspective of things, yeah, that intercooler is very well hidden. So if that's something you're looking to do to hide the intercooler, yeah, then that is definitely the one to go. You can have the option to have no Airtec branding on it, just like this customer has done, but yeah, all done, ready for collection. This one's going home tomorrow. Will we see it in the future? Yeah, of course we will. We already know what is next in line for this one. I have some little ideas that I might suggest to the customer as well. But either way, hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a bit of an odd one. It's been a difficult one to film with all of the workmen in here that have been doing all of the steel work and everything. Today it's actually been a lot worse, yeah, noise wise. So I've finished this off this morning, done the full assembly on the front, and then a little bit of work on the Saxo, and now I'm starting to strip down this little Suzuki Swift Sport. Of course we must cover the Swift Sport, because, and I'll tell you why, it's very different. Yeah, it's very different, this one. We've got some very nice go faster parts, yeah. M factory final drive diff, yeah. Nice flywheel, it's lightweight. We've got some silicons in there, some service items, ARP fasteners for the flywheel, bolts, clutch, yeah. There's a lot more to this car than meets the eye. Very nice inside, isn't it, yeah. So right, that's the end of that one. I'll see you next time. Cheerio.